Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, wait a minute, what did I do? Good morning, Dana. I think you're muted.
Okay,
There you
I'm
go.
muted.
Awesome. Welcome.
Good morning.
There we go. This technology. Hello. Couple of things real fast. I've been lagging behind on my posts for a reason because I wanted to try to get up. I haven't had a split second to get up to speed with this because of all the listings and stuff I've got going on. The new website. What is it? Mancuso Team at Howard Hanna?
You have a new website?
Well, somebody, I think Fantasia or John Myshak put Jared on it and took, instead of Dana Mancuso or Dan and Dana, did Mancuso.
I'll have to talk to John about it.
No,
I
it
don't
doesn't
know.
need discussion. I just need the address.
I don't
Is
know.
it, well, what is the normal website?
Let me
Well,
see.
for teams, what? Let me write this down. Check websites for Dana and Jared.
Because I wanted to work on that so we can, when it says drop your website, I want to be able to
Right.
drop that.
Right, for Dana and M team. Got it.
But when I
question mark.
tried to get into it today, I couldn't get the same website John showed me.
Okay.
Or, would be Mancuso Team?
Probably. I mean, I think he's on the Mancuso team, so that's
Right. But it was a page that directed, the one John showed me had our picture and then it had Jared on it. And then I can start working with the content.
okay. Okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
Okay.
We're not, oh,
So I don't. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. We haven't discussed it.
well,
But
okay.
that sounds like something he was just getting done.
Right. Okay. So next question. What is, so it would, the other site would be Dana Mancuso at Howard Hanna, or is it dot?
No, it's
Dot.
mancusoteam.howardhanna.com.
Okay. That's where I think the problem is.
When you
I
put
was
it-
putting
when you put
at.
an at symbol in there, you turn it into an email address.
So Mancuso Team dot Howard Hanna dot com.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop it in a chat box so you know for sure.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. All right. So we've
Take
got
off
that.
when you drop into your website, you don't have to add the HTTPS dot. You can just do Mancuso Team at .howardhanna.com.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect.
On that page, I don't see what you're talking about.
There's nothing there.
I'm actually browsing through. Hold on, maybe I just gotta browse through a little bit. Well, no, I think yeah, this is the page that John probably added, because when you go, this is your team page.
Yes.
And you go to our agents, you see Jared, he's the first one, and then it's you and Dan.
Okay, because what I want to do is we're gonna immediately direct to that. That Jared and I talked, and like I said, we've been so busy.
Yeah.
I can't even see straight. What I'd like to do is just make, fix the, are we able to change the font on those? Do you know the construction, how we construct
it all depends. That's like a whole website thing. But we can talk about that.
Okay, then
you can kind of change the font a little bit, but not for the whole entire like shell of the website. You
No,
don't
not
want
the
them-
shell. No, not the shell, just my content.
Yeah, I think you can do
Okay. All right. So we'll talk later and connect on that and
that. Okay.
try to do some of that. Perfect.
That's a plan.
How are you otherwise?
Oh my gosh, I'm busy. I'm busy. You talking about not being able to see straight? That's me over here.
I so can appreciate that.
Good thing. Good thing.
But yeah, it's all good. Who would ever have thought we'd be this busy?
Right? It's good.
Oh.
That's weird.
It's 9:03. So
All right.
Chuck,
All right, 9:03. Giddy up.
all right.
Okay. Welcome. I think this is our 7th week of the Wednesday Social Club. And we've been through a lot over the past 6 weeks. I think we've been in many, we've covered many different areas. We've really covered most everything. So we're in the do it stage. We're in the following, the keeping up, and the just keep on plugging along, and let's go get her done. So before we start, does anybody have any questions that they'd want to mention, talk about an issue with communicating, with posting, with, or do you have an idea of something specific you'd like us to, to talk about? I read about this, I heard about that, I saw somebody do that. Does anybody have anything they'd like to talk about before we just start creating our posts? Everybody's muted, so
What
go ahead,
what
Gary.
should the ratio be to like content versus personal funny stuff? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I feel like I get so much better feedback when I go to the zoo
Personal, right.
versus
Right. Yes.
yeah,
Much,
you know,
much.
It's
be a
like
friendly
80-20.
neighbor type thing,
I have news for you, Gary. Nobody cares that you're a realtor. Like,
I
that's
know.
a terrible thing, right? Like, but that's how we make our money, but that's not what engages our community, right? So Fantasia, what do you think for the ratio? What do you think?
80-20.
80-20.
So 80% is like your personal and you going to the zoo
Oh,
and
okay.
you connecting and letting them know about you. And 20% is like, oh yeah, I sold that house here, by the way, and I'm a real estate
Gotcha.
agent and I can help you here.
Right.
But they don't want to hear
BTW.
you brag so much about.
Yeah.
But they want to hear about like you took a walk around your area or you went to your favorite restaurant in the area that you serve. So there's a way that you can touch upon those points, but they more so want to know about you, So
Okay.
80-20.
Okay, good. Thank you.
So we've done, it's maybe Fantasia, this is kind of interesting. I just thought of something. We've created this this weekly club where we create 4 posts a week. But maybe we should make 5, because then we can have 4 that are personal and like 1 that's businessy, right?
Yeah.
And that would follow the 80-20 rule, 80%, 20%. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll start doing 5 posts, and we'll see how the time goes. If we can get it done in 45 minutes, there's no reason we can't create 5 posts, especially once you've got going and you know what you're doing. So let's do that. Maybe we'll start next week, and with the idea that we'll be come to the club Wednesday morning with the idea that you're going to create 4 kinds of this content and 1 kind of this content. But then the other thing the other part that's hard about the 4 personal posts is they're hard to schedule. Right? Because a lot of the times the content that is personal is in the moment kind of stuff.
Right.
And so that planning that can be a little bit more of a challenge, I think. What do you think about that, Fantasia?
Well, if you, from what we've talked about before, the previous calendar, the social media content calendar, if you're planning your week or you're planning your calendar for the month, you can capture those moments, or you have probably tons of photos of like maybe your grandchildren or your children or your family members that you haven't even posted on your business page, but you can utilize what you have already, and you can create a post from that. So yes, it's great to have like new in a moment, but if you're planning in advance and you know that you're gonna come to these meetings, then look through your photo album. I'm sure people have like over 10, like 1,000 photos of like just their babies, you know, so cute.
Right.
But you can plan those to go out.
So also along those lines is when you're trying to plan the content that's more personal, um, plan it ahead.
Yeah.
You're going to probably go to some other resources to get your content, you know, in addition to our dashboard. Okay. You might like that, you know, the national days, right? The at a glance national days. Today's national this day, right? A couple days ago, I was Monday, National Black Cat Day, and we just adopted out one of our black cats last weekend. So that post has a lot of engagement. Um, and so I knew ahead of time, a couple weeks in advance, that National Black Cat Day was coming up, and I planned on doing something on that day. And I could have taken a picture of the cat ahead of time, scheduled it for posting on that day. So so this is where scheduling becomes even more critical. You know, if you're like typically our family every single year we go to the New York State Fair. We don't care what else is going on. We are going to the fair. Well, we're sad this year because we're not going to the fair because there is no state fair. But we would know that ahead of time, and I might post a picture um, from last year's fair, you know, about being excited to go to the fair. And so but yeah, reaching out to other places for content, whether it be like a local paper or a local blog or a local community resource, or something else that's national, like that at a glance national days idea. um,
Yeah. And you can also see like when you follow people and you see your sphere and you see what they're looking at and what they like and what they're engaging in, you know, you can just figure out what kind of content you want to put out there, you know? So it's all up to you. I think when it comes to the 80-20, don't think too much about it. Be yourself. You know, 80 is all about you. So, you know, like just be yourself. Like what people love you for, what you do, you know, just get it out there. Show who you are, you know, as a person, you know, and then that 20 will come in when they know you as a professional, right? So I'm sure, Gary, you're a funny guy, cool guy. So just
Oh,
display
totally.
that. Just display that.
No, I did want to share with the group the biggest posts or the most engagement that I get with my posts are when I tag where I am. So if you put that little @ sign and then the Seneca Park Zoo or, you know, a golf course or something like that, those engagements are, you know, literally 5 to 10 times higher because it hits their group too. So I don't know if we've gone over that yet, but that would be something maybe to share. I mean, that's
Yeah.
easy. We all taking pictures where we are anyway. So, you know,
Yeah, it's
anyway.
true. What you said is definitely true. A lot of people get a lot of uptick because then that person who was looking for that same zoo with their children, and once they put in that zoo, they'll see your post. You know, who else is going to the zoo at this time? And so then they start liking your photos because they love what you see. So that is definitely huge, you know, to always tag the places that you're at if you haven't done that yet. They used to have an app called Foursquare. I'm not sure if you remember that, but when you kind of like check into places.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, right. So that was like one of the most popular things. But you could also utilize like a Foursquare, but it's not Foursquare, but it's using Facebook. When you do check in to different places. So if you are doing that, and like say for instance, you're going for lunch or you stopping into a different restaurant, definitely check in. You know, whether it's on your personal page or whether it's on your business page, but always you want to check in because you want to drive people to see what you're doing.
you want to be the mayor of that location
That's right.
with the most check-ins.
When you put the @ sign, so if you did like @ sign, and then if like the state fair had a Facebook page, you're kind of piggybacking on to everybody that likes that page, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So that's why the engagement is so much higher, or it reaches so many people, because I'm piggybacking on to. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so
That makes
it
sense.
goes onto the page. So say for instance,
Gotcha. Okay.
have opening, because some pages they don't allow people to like post on their page or tag them, because usually when you tag someone, it appears on their page. But my page is locked. You can't tag me and it show up, right? Because some photos you're like, why did you tag me in that? But you know, as far as like bigger places like the zoo and things, if you're tagging them, most likely it may appear on their page.
You can
Okay.
you can set your permissions so that you have to approve if somebody else tags you in a photo. You always
That is
want
true.
that. You never want to let yourself get tagged without your permission. You know, they
can
can
you
tag
do,
you,
can
but
you
it's
have
best.
this, oh, can you have the same control on your business page as you do your personal page? Or it seems like you can't.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can
You
control.
just
Yeah,
gotta go onto
you
your
can lock it
credit.
down.
Yeah.
Okay, because I think I tried to do something on a tag, maybe, oh, no, I know what I was doing. I was trying to do a client congratulations, and I was trying to engage the people that were involved in the transaction, you know, the attorney, the mortgage company, the other agent, and it would not take it. It would not,
Because
it
maybe
wouldn't,
They have
their
their
position
page
is,
locked down. That's it.
yeah,
They
oh,
have their security
exactly.
settings that they can't.
but it did it on my personal page though.
Yeah. Still,
See, I had to go,
if you're tagging someone and they do not set the permissions to have people tag,
okay.
then you will never be able to put it on their page. It's nothing wrong with your page. It's
The
just
other,
that
well, here's the thing, you know, Fantasia, I'll bet that, so this is what you, I think this is what you have to do though, because you're saying on your business page it didn't work, but on your personal
It
page it
didn't work
did.
on my business page, but it absolutely
That's
worked on my
that's
personal.
because that attorney has not put a like on your business.
Mm.
Oh,
You can't tag somebody on your business page if they haven't liked your business.
Oh
got
yeah,
it.
that's true.
Okay,
Okay, so
that
you
would
got to
be
call that
good.
attorney and say, hey, I'm trying to get you some free pub, all right, but I need you to throw some love on my business page, and I get, and it'll you'll blow up, man. This is the Mancuso team here, so
Yeah, right.
you get them to like it, and then you can tag them.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
All right.
All right. I think we're ready to get going. Thank you for that question. That was excellent. And
All right.
yeah, let's make some posts.
Awesome. So
Wait. Oh, okay. She's sharing. All right. And I just want to say good morning, Evelyn. I haven't heard a peep out of Evelyn yet. We never do. I just wanted to welcome Evelyn to the morning social club.
hi Evelyn. So everyone, you ready to get started? Woo! Okay, so make sure that you have your business page open, right? And also go Hannah. This week we're just going to do the 4 posts as I mentioned to you before. Now we're weeks in, you know, so whether you're going on Go Hannah to grab graphics right there, whether you're going on the Howard Hanna blog, or you're even picking up graphics from like Pick-a-Bag, whatever works for you. We're just going to utilize Go Hannah and also the blog, and we're going to make 2 graphic posts, and we also got to do 2 blog posts. Okay, so now to get started, what we're going to do first is we're going to go to Go Hannah because we're going to start with the 2 graphic posts. And in the corner, the right hand corner where you see the icon, we're going to type in the word evergreen. Can I have that load for you? All right, perfect. And then once you click on evergreen, you're going to click on the first link that appears. All right, signing me back in. Oh, 1 second. Moxie Work is doing this to me today. Stand by, technical difficulties. Okay, let's do this again. Let's see if it works. Okay, so now go to Go Hannah. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the right-hand corner, type in Evergreen. Click on the first. So we're having some technical difficulties. Gotta call IT. So what we're gonna do is I have some graphics already downloaded on my computer, but we're gonna go to blog. We're gonna keep going, okay? Don't let those stop you. So for the Howard Hanna blog, we're gonna do the blog post first then. Okay, I'm gonna open up my Facebook page, have that open too. And then I'm gonna go back here.
How did you get to blog? You just type in blog?
Yep, so it's blog.howardhanna.com. Okay, so blog.howardhanna.com. Once you go to blog.howardhanna.com, there's so many different articles that you can choose from. Why choose Howard Hanna services, moving out of state, prepared to move with these questions. I think that's a great article. I'm gonna click on that. So you click on the article of your choosing. You're gonna go to the web browser here. You're gonna copy it. So either you can right click on it, highlight it, right click, or do the copy that way, or you can just do Control, Command C. So I'm gonna go back to my business page. Once I go back to my business page, in the white toolbar, I'm gonna click on Publishing Tools. Okay. Once I click on Publishing Tools, I want to make sure that I click on Scheduled Posts. Double click on it, make sure that it's highlighted like so. Always double check your left side to make sure that Scheduled Post is highlighted. I'm gonna click on Create Posts. And now this is what you're gonna do. Once you get where in the section where it says write a post, you're gonna paste that link that you copied from the blog spot. And then a picture should appear like so. And then what you wanna do is you wanna take all of this out, so highlight it, delete, and then the picture will still stay there. So now this is a clickable link, okay? And so now in the box, you're gonna write a message. You can even pop in a question. Are you moving? Looking for a real estate agent? I have tips and tricks for you. Then what you can do is say, contact me. And then you can either drop in your phone number or you can even drop in your website. So your website is your first and your last name, .howardhanna.com. And then here, if you want to reach out to more people, right? If you don't have any space, click on those three dots down here. And then now what you're going to do is you're going to just put here, moving. So what is the category that is happening? Moving, right? Looking to move, new home. Okay.
Fantasia, if you run out of room at the top, how do you make that bigger again?
So you see those three dots on your computer? So if I'm scrolling down here.
At the bottom?
There should be three dots. It was three dots on my screen, but it's like, it should be three dots. Hold on, let me get back out. Let me do it again. I can show you, okay. So if you look at the screen here, you drop in the post, right? And you see the dots here, Kristen?
I lost everything, hang on.
Okay, don't worry. Those three dots should be next to feelings and / activity, right here.
Yeah, okay.
You gotta click on those, okay? So as I mentioned to you before, when you drop in that blog spot, you're gonna delete it because then now it's a clickable image. You're gonna write a message. You can pop in a question. You can have a call of action, contact me. Drop in your website, your first and your last name, .howardhanna.com. Okay, then you can click on those 3 dots, give you some more extra room. And then you want to put in your hashtags that's related to this whole thing, this whole post that you have going on.
All right, when I click on those 3 dots, it gives me like different formats.
It should just gives you space. So those 3 dots is just to give you more room to write your post.
Okay, okay.
Okay, and so once that happens, you're gonna scroll down. Okay, and then you're gonna preview the post that you created.
Okay, wait a minute, I lost you. Wait a minute. So yeah, so did the 3 things, I'm sorry, and do,
If you need more room, you can click on the 3 dots. If you don't need the room, you don't have to click on those 3 dots. But those 3 dots, if you can't see the bottom of your message, you can click on it to just expand the box where you're writing your message.
got it.
But other than that, if you don't need it, you don't have to click on it. But the point was to drop in the blog, right? Delete it. Then you're gonna write a message. You're gonna pop in your question. You're gonna put in your call of action, meaning like contact me, call me, or whatever you want to say that your client can reach out to you. And then you want to drop in your website, which is your first name, your last name, .howardhanna.com. And then you want to drop in a few hashtags that's related to the post. Okay. So once that's good, you like how you see the desktop view, and also this is the mobile view here on how people see it on their phones and things like that. You're gonna click the X, and then you're gonna schedule it. So now what we're gonna schedule is for next week, so the 24th. We're gonna click on the 24th. And let's do it at 10 a.m. Just keep it a consistent time. And then once you click schedule, it's gonna say publish and you're good to go, okay? And so now just to double check that, it is scheduled, it's gonna be in the system, you wanna refresh your page. So it's gonna refresh the page right now.
Okay, mine's saying, oops, something went wrong.
Try to do it again. I'm not sure why your computer is saying that. Do it again. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do another post in relation to the first post that we just did. So maybe as you just missed this step. So we're gonna do it again, okay? And it's gonna be the same process as we did before as far as plugging in the blog post. So now you're gonna go back to blog.howardhanna.com. Okay. I'm gonna click on pricing your home to sell. So you just choose whatever article that you like. You're gonna go to the web browser here. You can do Command C, or you can right click and copy. You're gonna go back to your business page. In the left-hand column, you want to make sure that you click on scheduled post, okay? Make sure it's not highlighted for published post because then that's going to post immediately. So you want to click on scheduled post, create post. And again, we're going to drop in that blog article that we chose, okay? Once you pop that in, then you're gonna see a link and a photo here. for that blog. Once you see that, you're good to go. You're good to delete the URL. And once you delete the URL, you're gonna have a blank box here. This is where you write a message. You can pop in a question. Right. After that, you can do a call of action. Drop in your website. So they have a way to reach out to you. And also you can drop in those hashtags, okay? So again, I'm gonna find those 3 dots. And it just leaves me more space, as you see there. Okay. And once you write your message, you know, pop in your question, have your call of action in your website and your hashtags, you're gonna scroll down. You're gonna click on preview just to check out how your post is. Everything looks good. The mobile preview looks good. And once you finish with that, you're gonna schedule your post. Okay. Now we're gonna click on the calendar to schedule your post. We're gonna go under where it says Tuesday, the 25th. Just click there. Click on a time, change the time to the time that you desire. I'm just gonna keep it at 10 a.m. And then you're gonna click schedule. Okay. Once you get that check that says publish, you're good to go. You're gonna just refresh your page, and there you go. You see your post for the 24th and also the 25th. How's everybody doing?
Good. I got this one to publish.
Good. Awesome. We're doing a great job. Now, what we're gonna do is, let me see if I open up another web browser, if it's gonna work for me. Okay, perfect. So now let's go to gohana.com, and now we're gonna find those graphics. So you're gonna type in Evergreen if it's your first time on Gohana. This is just the way, the path to find those graphics that marketing created for all of you. We're gonna click on the first link, Evergreen. Perfect, it worked. All right. So now once you get to this, this pathway, you're gonna see a lot of different graphics, even videos that you can pull from. What I'm gonna do now is, hey, why not go to people and activities, right? So here you can see different things happening, exercising, doing some garden work, painting. So whatever you think is best. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on the one with exercising. Hey, if I'm selling a home with a gym in it, this will probably be a great photo, right? So here you go. I find the graphic that I want. Once I click on the graphic that I want, I'm gonna click on download, which is in the right-hand corner under the icon. Once you click on download, you're gonna see that it's starting to download in the corner of your computer.
All right.
And depending on your computer, what you can do is you can rename it. You can put it in the area that you desire on your computer so it just don't get lost in your files. So that's what I'm doing. I'm moving it into a folder where I have all my graphics. I'm gonna put it under quick neighborhood tips. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to my Facebook.
This is in Evergreen.
Yes,
And
it
that,
is.
I'm,
It's, so when you go to Evergreen, this is under people and activities. So this is a whole different folder, but still graphics that you can pick and choose from. So when you go to Evergreen, you just got to scroll down a little bit.
okay, I'm confused. I'm in blog. Are we out of blog now? We're in this
We're
different?
out of blog. We've been out of blog. We're doing graphics now.
Oh,
So that's probably why you're confused. We're out of blog now because we did our 2 blog posts. We're now in
Okay.
GoHanna. It's okay. Just go to GoHanna.com.
okay, okay,
The same way, go to the right-hand corner, type in
Mhm.
Evergreen.
okay.
And then when you go to Evergreen, you see here, you're gonna see all these folders. As you see
Yeah.
here, I went to people and activities. So once you click on people and activities, you're gonna see that graphic that I pulled. Okay? There's tons of graphics that you can choose from, but the one with the girl exercising, you can see here. Okay?
Yep.
Awesome.
Fantasia?
Yeah.
When I hit download, now I have a folder on my desktop. For whatever reason, and I had this problem last week, I don't remember how to direct the download, save it in that folder so I can retrieve it.
It all depends on what
Can I-
computer you have.
Yeah, can I interrupt?
Microsoft. Pardon me?
You might not even have an option. It might, I think in Windows 10, it's going to download automatically into the default downloads folder. And then you'll have to open the downloads folder and drag it into the folder you want it.
Oh.
I think that's what I do. Whenever I download something and then I need it, I map back to the downloads folder and I upload it from there or move it or rename it and drag it.
Yeah.
I don't think you can actually download it to a specific
Folder?
yeah, or because I think when you hit download, it automatically starts downloading, and then they have a folder called downloads. It's more like a temporary folder, kind of. And from there though, you're gonna want to move it to organize it to be exactly
Got it.
where you want it.
Okay, so, or, okay, all
And
right, that
usually-
helps.
And
'Cause-
usually when you hit the usually when you click on the little file folder for the Windows file system,
Mhm.
the downloads folder is usually a default option that shows up
Mhm.
right out of the gate.
All right. Okay, carry on.
Awesome. Thank you. This is why we're the dream team. We have that teamwork going, right? Awesome. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to schedule posts, right? You're gonna create posts. And now we're gonna do the graphics, okay? All right, so now what you're gonna do, in order to upload that graphic that you just downloaded onto your computer, you're gonna click photo/video, right? You're gonna click on upload photo/video. Okay, and now what you're gonna do is you're gonna find where you dropped it, that folder, so I just found it. And once you click on it, it should pop up. So you're gonna do the same process. You're gonna write a message. Gonna pop in a question. Okay. You're gonna write a call of action. Drop in your website, your first and your last name, .howardhanna.com. Okay. Anything related to this, so at home gym, that can be one. Do fitness, and you can do maybe your name or a hashtag that's reference to you, okay? Once you finish all of that, you're gonna scroll down on your page click on preview, check it out a bit, see how the desktop preview looks. Looks good to me. Go to the mobile preview, looks good as well. I'm gonna click on the X, and then I'm gonna click on schedule post, okay, because I'm ready. So now we're gonna move on to Wednesday the 26th. I'm gonna change the time again to 10 a.m. Okay, I'm gonna click on schedule. Uploading, it gives me the check, so I know that it's published. So there you go. And now what I want to do is I want to refresh my screen just to make sure that the post is there. Okay.
Fantasia, do you want to ever, I mean, do you want to do Instagram too? You know how it always gives you the
Yeah.
option to do a newsfeed and Instagram?
Well, if you have your Instagram attached, you can do that. These couple of weeks, we just wanted to focus on Facebook because incorporating Instagram can probably be a little bit too hectic. But if you already have your Instagram already connected to your Facebook, you can click on that if it's only one image. That's the only thing with Facebook and connecting Instagram. Because we're
Okay.
only doing one images, it would allow you to do it. But any other time where you have more than one image, Instagram would not take the post.
Right,
Just
that,
a little,
okay,
little
yep.
tip. Little tip. All right. So when you go back to schedule post after you refresh your screen, you should see a post for the 24th. You should see the post for the 25th and also the 26th. If you do this, give yourself a thumbs up and a round of applause because you're killing it. Great job. Great job. Now this is for the grand finale, okay? So we're gonna do the same process as far as the graphics. So we're gonna go back to GoHanna. Now I'm just gonna try to do another folder here. So I'm gonna just choose on something different. I'm gonna click on objects, okay? And here you go, a little coffee mug.
You went, where were you?
Okay, so when I go back,
Where
I'm
did
in Evergreen. Okay, so the Evergreen folder, I know we're browsing different folders nowadays, right? So when you go to Evergreen, so this is what you see, right? So there's so many different folders that you can pick and choose from, but I just went into objects,
Oh, okay, objects.
okay? Yeah.
Now, Dana, what did you do when it says something went wrong? You just start over?
Pardon me?
Mine's saying something went wrong.
Oh, I actually never was able to conquer that. I just went on to the next post following, and then it worked on the next one. For whatever reason, that one would not take.
Okay,
So I just kind of skipped over it.
I think I'm in the same boat.
It might be your content is for some reason not doing something it should, because it did work on the other two posts. The one
Yeah.
blog and one object.
All right.
No worries. All right, so now I'm just gonna click on, like I said, you can choose which folder you want. I'm just going through different folders for you so you can see what's inside. So I'm just gonna click on this one here. I'm gonna download it to my computer. So you're gonna go to the right-hand side, see where it says download, click on download, and it should automatically do that on your computer. Okay, in the corner, it downloaded right here. So now I'm gonna open it up. Okay, I'm gonna move in the area in which I want it. Awesome. And then once all of that is done, you rename it, move it, do all that good stuff. You're gonna go back to your business Facebook page. And the left-hand side, right, because we're planning for the future, make sure that you always click on scheduled posts. If you don't click on scheduled posts, and for instance, you click on publish posts, you're gonna post immediately and it won't give you that option to schedule the post, okay? So you always wanna double check and also triple check that you have scheduled posts highlighted. Once that's done, you're gonna click on create post. Okay, you're gonna click on photo/video, upload photo/video. Okay, and now I'm gonna find my coffee photo. There you go. Click on it. It's now here in this box. And now what I want to do is I'm going to write a message about it. And this one could be more personal, you know, letting them know that you're always working for them, you know, even at home. So write your message just related to the photo. Make sure that it matches. You can drop in a question, pop in a question, right? Okay, and then what you're gonna do is put your call of action. Drop in your website. And like I said, you don't have to always use the howardhanna.com. I know you have Buy-Side, you have Real Scout, so whatever works for you. Like I said, your Facebook page, your business page, it's more so for you to build your clientele and let them know what you have out there for them to utilize and use, you know? And now what you want to do is you want to drop in your hashtags. So this could be your personal tagline or your hashtag, Howard Hanna. Okay.
Feel free to use hashtag Flynn for the win if you want.
No.
I'll share that with everybody. Hashtag Flynn for the win.
You can use Santa with Hannah too. I'm good with that.
That's good. I like it. Gary, you're gonna need a new name. Something.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna preview it, see how it is. Perfect. See the mobile view, perfect. Now you wanna schedule a post, looks good. Go to Thursday, the 27th, schedule it for 10 a.m. Uploading and publish. Guess what? We just finished our post and it's only 9:45. So we're on time. Around the clock. Great job, everybody. And you can also double check to make sure everything is good on your end by refreshing your page. Go to schedule posts. There you go. Your 4 posts are created. So if you created those 4 posts, let me see a thumbs up.
3 minus the one that didn't work.
You know, this is what the social club is all about, is just utilizing this time to get your posts done. Because I know that right now the market is busy, busy, busy. So I'm sure you don't have that much time, you know, to do this. So that's why, you know, you can always meet us on Wednesdays, bright and early, to get your post done. And at the end of this post, you can just go out and sell those homes, you know, and definitely help your clients and let them know about your business page as well. So this is why we're doing this, you know, not only to help you manage your social media online, but also help you create more business too and more exposure for yourself. So if you don't have any more questions, I think that this is it, and I'll see you next week on Wednesday.
Thank you guys
All right,
very
thanks,
much.
Fantasia. Another
Bye,
week
you guys.
in the books. We'll see you next Wednesday.
All right.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.